Do we start in a minute?
Hare Krishna. So, dear devotees, we'll get started. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya-manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupatayamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadādhara Ādi Gadādhara Dāsa Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today we are trying something different, something that we have not done before. We are just going to have a discussion on the question bank. So let's see how it goes. We'll discuss about the question bank and see if we can, how many answers we can get. So I hope everyone has the question bank with them. So let's start with the first question. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the question bank myself. Okay. So I'm ready. So I think just for the sake of ease, we decided that all the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, the Matajis will take turns. And I think Matajis are more than the Prabhujis. And then all the even numbers, 2, 4, 6 question numbers, the Prabhus will try to respond. We don't have to do the essay questions, but just the closed book and the open book. If I'm not wrong, and one of you can correct me, I think the answers don't have to be very long, just 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, so let's start. Hare Krishna. So the Matajis and those who want to answer, just raise your hand. And my request is you can give the reference so that devotees can mark the answers in their books or write down where the answer is. So when you give the answer, just give reference, which verse it is, which purport it is, which paragraph of the purport it is, like that. Okay. So we'll start with chapter 1 of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Hare Krishna. List 3 features of the absolute truth listed in the purport to 1.1.1. So, Naveen Radha Mataji is saying she cannot hear anything. Are all of you not able to hear anything?
We can hear you, Prabhu, loud and clear.
We can hear you, Prabhu.
Prabhuji. I'm okay, Prabhuji, now.
Okay.
Sorry, thank you.
No problem. So now let's see. Let's start with Kirtida Sundari Mataji. What are the three features of the absolute truth?
Three features of absolute truth. One is Janmadhyasya Yato, which means that he is the primeval cause of all causes. That is creation, maintenance, and destruction of all the manifested universes. Second is Anvayat Itaracha Artheshu Abhigna, which means that he is cognizant of everything, whether directly or indirectly, because he knows every nook and corner of the entire cosmic creation, and everything is done under his direction. The third feature is Swarat. That means he is completely independent, and there is no other cause beyond him. As his part and parcel, we jivas also have independence, but it is not complete. It is limited, whereas Krishna has the supreme independence, and that's why he is known as Swarat.
Thank you very much, Kirtida Sundari Mataji. Does anyone want to add anything or say anything? Everybody accepts? Okay. So we go to the second question. Prabhuji, please respond. List the four primary subjects of religion as mentioned in purport to 1.1.1. So Mataji can lower your hands, and then Prabhus, those who want to answer, please raise your hand. Ramsham Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Dhanvatmana. So best answer I have found it was not matching exactly, but it is like Veda, Vedanta Sutra, Puranas, and Mahabharata. It's in the second paragraph, Prabhuji.
Okay. It was compiled by Srila Vyasadeva after he attained maturity. He wrote this under this one Naradji. Srila Vyasadeva compiled all Vedic literatures. All Vedic literatures containing the four divisions of Vedas, Vedanta Sutras, the Puranas, the Mahabharata, and so on. No, Prabhu, this is not the right answer. I don't think this is the right answer. Anyone wants to correct this?
Can I answer, Prabhu?
Yes, please.
So the four primary subjects of religion is Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Dharma means the pious activities, Artha means the economic development, Kama is the satisfaction of the senses, and Moksha is the liberation from material bondage.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Do you know where it is in the purport? It was a very big purport.
No,
The
Prabhu.
first line.
Because I know that.
Prabhuji, actually, it's in 1.1.2. It's in the second one.
Okay, second verse. Okay.
Second verse it comes, Prabhuji.
Second verse, first sentence, Prabhuji.
Acha. Okay. Everybody can see this? Religion includes four primary subjects, namely pious activities, economic development, satisfaction of the senses, and finally liberation from material bondage. Ramsham Prabhu, you are okay?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
It was the next purport.
Because of the like the verse given 111. So I was just searching them.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, Mataji's question number 3. What portion of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is the most confidential? So who wants to answer? So let's see. Saroj Nandini Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
The
Krishna.
5 chapters from chapter 29 through 33 of the 10th canto of the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, which describes the rasa dance, is the most confidential part of the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam.
Okay, the Ras Panchadhyaya. And where is this? Reference?
It is not mentioned, the chapter number is not mentioned, Prabhu, but it is, they have just mentioned that the chapters which describe the rasa dance.
Like that? It is mentioned?
No, Prabhu
Yeah.
is asking which verse has this answer, Mataji. So
The first one.
Oh, the first verse has the answer?
Yes, Prabhu.
second verse, right? Or first verse? I think first verse, yeah.
Fifth paragraph, Prabhuji, fifth paragraph of the purport.
Oh, verse 1 or verse 2?
Verse 1, Prabhuji, verse 1. Unscrupulous persons go immediately to the 10th canto and especially to the 5 chapters which describe the Lord Rasa's dance. This portion of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is the most confidential part of this great literature.
Okay, amazing. Everybody can see the highlighted answer. So this is the first verse purport. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. the Ras dance. Yes, Ras Panchadhyay are those chapters 29, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd. Thank you. Okay, now Prabhus, explain why Srila Vyasadeva purposely invokes a Gayatri mantra Dhimahi. So who can answer this? Ajay Govind Prabhu, you want to answer?
Why is the answer for the previous one?
Okay, no problem. But see, here is the answer. You can read. The answer is here.
Srila Vyasadeva therefore gives the reader the chance to gradually develop spiritual realization before actually relishing the essence of the pastimes of the Lord. Therefore, he purposely invokes the Gayatri mantra, Dhimahi. This Gayatri mantra is meant for spiritual advanced people.
Okay, so actually the answer starts here. This subject matter is highly spiritual, and only liberated persons who have gradually attained a state of Paramhamsa can transcendently relish the Ras dance. Srila Vyasadeva therefore gives the reader a chance to gradually develop from the first canto to the Ras Panchadhyay. And then the 11th canto, 12th canto are like Hajmola. They are to digest all the rasa that has been drunk. We have to digest after we have a heavy meal, lots of sweet dish. We have to take Hajmola, digestive. That is the 11th canto. All Tattva Siddhanta is there again. So therefore, he purposely invokes the Gayatri mantra. This Gayatri mantra is a proof that it is meant only for spiritual advancement, because not anybody can chant Gayatri mantra. When one is successful in chanting the Gayatri mantra, that devotee enters into the transcendental position of the Lord. I hope this is clear. If it is not clear to anyone, please, you can ask, okay? We are all one family, one class. We are all learning together. No need to feel shy. Okay, question number 5 for the Matajis. Discuss the significance of the words Abhidnya and Swarat. So, Dwarka Vasini Rukmini Mataji, please go ahead.
Yes. Abhidnya means knower of every purpose, and Swarat means fully independent. Discuss the significance, yes. So, just as a chief of a complicated construction does not personally take part in the construction, but he knows every nook and corner. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the supreme engineer of this cosmic creation, and he knows every nook and corner. And whatever happens to the body quickly becomes known to the embodied. Similarly, the entire creation is the body of the absolute whole, and therefore the absolute knows everything directly and indirectly that happens in the creation. That is the significance of Abhidnya. And Swarat, just as a chemist can manufacture water in the chemical lab by mixing hydrogen and oxygen, in reality, the chemist, the apparatus, the gases all work under the direction of the Lord. He is fully independent, whereas beginning from Brahma down to an ant, no one is independent. All material elements as well as all spiritual sparks emanate from him only. Whatever is created in this material world is the interaction of the two energies, the material and the spiritual. So this is the meaning of significance of Swarat, fully independent.
Okay, so Mataji, just one thing. The open book essays have to be like this. Okay, but these closed book exams, they are short answers. So what is expected here is you simply tell the meaning of the words Abhidnya and Swarat. No need to give all examples, analogies of civil engineer and chemical engineer. Just explain in your words. Explain in your words what is the meaning of Abhidnya and what is the meaning of Swarat. So it will be 2 sentences or 3 sentences. So can you tell what does it mean for a common person? Imagine somebody has come for the first time today. Oh, Mataji, can you explain what is the meaning of Abhidnya and Swarat? Why Krishna is called Abhidnya and Swarat? So you look at me and answer now. I don't know anything about Krishna consciousness. I am confused. What are these words? So just tell me the meaning in simple English. I understand English, not Sanskrit.
Okay. Okay. Abhidnya means Krishna is knowing everything because he is the creator.
Correct.
He is knowing everything. Just as we can say in the example in the house also, a householder or the mother in the house, she knows everything because she is creating the house. She is keeping everything in the house. So she knows everything in the house. So similarly, God himself, he is the creator of everything. So he knows everything in the house. Or within our body itself, we can feel it within our body also. If there is a scratch on our body, we can feel the pain because it is our body. Similarly, this creation, this entire cosmic creation, as well as the material creation, is the body of the Lord. So whatever happens, slightest thing also, whatever happens in the creation, whether it is cosmic or whether it is material creation, Lord gets to know about it because the entire creation is his body. And that is why he is known as Abhijna. He is knower of everything. He can know the purpose also of everything, why everything is happening. The smallest thing also he can know. And Swarat is his independent. So Swarat is his independent. He doesn't depend on anyone because after all, he is the source of everything. Right from Brahmaji to right to the ant. He has created everything, whether it is material element or whether it is spiritual element, the mind, the body, the ego, everything, even the soul he has created. So he is independent of everyone. No one depends on, everyone depends on him, but he doesn't depend on anyone. That is the meaning of Swarat.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for a very nice comprehensive answer. Now number 6. Give the English meaning of the terms Asamurdhva and Param Satyam. So, Prabhus, let's see who wants to answer. Sandeep Prabhu.
Aisa Prabhuji. Asamurdhva means who has no one equal or greater than him. And Satyam Param is the supreme truth. So there is the Krishna is the cause of all causes.
See the reference? Everybody can see the reference? This is the first purport. Significance of Asamurdhva. Asama means nobody is equal to him. And Urdhva means nobody is greater than him.
Yep.
That means third option. There are 3 options. You can be equal, you can be greater, or you can be inferior.
Yep.
Everybody is inferior to Krishna.
Inferior to Krishna.
Ekela Ishvara Krishna Arasara Bhritya. जैसे नचाए तैसे सब करे नृत्य. Param Satyam means he has no equal and no superior. This is confirmed by Shruti Mantra. Again, same. He is supreme absolute truth. Supreme absolute.
Both are same. Asam Urdhva and Param Satyam.
Correct. Krishna is the supreme absolute truth. Ishvara Parama Krishna. That is the meaning. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have a question.
Yes, Saroja Nandini Mataji.
Prabhu, all the questions seem to be, like most of these questions have just like one line answers.
Yes.
Like Asamardha is one line and the Param Satya is one line. It's so is it meant to be that short and we don't have to explain anything?
Absolutely. Yeah, I request all of you. That's why when Mataji was speaking, I took the liberty to interrupt and say that keep it very short. Because I have to read those answers and go through them. So these are supposed to be very brief, to the point answers, just one line to explain one point. That's it. So each answer should be 2 sentences or 3 sentences, not more than that.
Prabhuji, can it be one word also, Prabhuji? For example, Abhijna means cognizant. Swarat means independent, fully independent. Can we write like this way in one word also?
You can write, see, this is one sentence. Abhijna means all-knowing. This is one sentence. Swarat means independent. This is one sentence. So yeah, 2 sentences.
Prabhuji, there are another set of questions which are probably supposed to be like, little bigger answers, not like really long answers. There are 2 sets of questions in each chapter. So the second set of questions seem to be little more bigger, not like a 4-mark answer. And the first set of questions seem to be like 2 marks. So is it meant to be like that, or the second set also are meant to be short?
Yes, one small paragraph or 3-4 sentences. And some should be very brief. Like the ones that we are going through should be extremely brief.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can we give answers in Hindi also?
Hare Krishna. Mataji, अपना कोर्स इंग्लिश में है ना?
Yes.
The medium of instruction is English, but you can give in
Okay.
Hindi also. You can give in Hindi also, no problem. But
Okay.
everybody don't give because my Hindi is not very good. So
Prabhu is very good in Marathi, so you can write answer.
no, but Shanta Radhika Mataji, you can do. Okay, you can do in Hindi, no problem.
Okay,
There is one
thank
more
you,
devotee.
Prabhuji.
There is one more devotee who is doing in Hindi, so no problem. Both of you can do in Hindi. If there is anyone else also who really prefers in Hindi, you can do in Hindi. But please know that I take a lot of time to read Hindi. Ajay Govind Prabhu, you want to say something? You raised your hand.
No, yeah, I was raising the hand for the question you were asking.
Question. Okay, so what is the next question? Śrīmad Bhāgavatam can only be understood by whom? Give reference to specific Sanskrit words from 1.1.2 in your response. So
Actually,
Ajay Govind Prabhu, go ahead.
I was looking at the answer, but it looks like it's in the purport for the one where it says that Mahatmas can understand Śrīmad Bhāgavatam.
I think it is. Isn't
Only
it?
the Mahatmas can understand the Supreme Lord.
No, this is asking about Śrīmad Bhāgavatam.
Nirmatsaranam Saranam.
Yeah.
So, Kirza Sundari Mataji, can you say what is the answer?
Your devotees are Nirmat Saranam.
Only pure devotees of the Lord.
Kidhar hai ye?
It's in the first line.
translation.
Oh, it's in the verse itself.
Yeah, translation.
100% pure in heart. Satam devotee.
Satam,
Pure
Satam.
devotee.
हाँ देखो अजय गोविंद प्रभु देखिए यहाँ पे फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में ही है.
Yeah, got it, Prabhuji.
Okay, so that was the answer. Good. Now again Prabhuji is only because this is 8th. What is the English translation of the phrase Vastavam atra vastu shivadam? So this is very simple. All you have to do is read the English translation. So who can say? Oops, sorry. Hare Krishna. Okay, who can say? We have Navina Radha Mataji. Go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji. Distinguish the higher reality from illusion for the welfare of all.
Excellent. Excellent. To the point. Very nice. I like such answers. So, yeah, well-being for all. Okay, you covered everything. Then we have Prabhu's list the 3 categories.
Prabhu 9 is odd, Prabhu.
Did we
sorry.
click the Prabhuji? I mean, the odds are Mataji, evens are Prabhuji.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. So, odd. So, Mataji's list the 3 categories Khanda of the Vedic literatures. Who can answer? Amrit Gaurangi Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
And can you tell where it is?
Yes, it is in verse 2 purport.
Okay.
You can search for fruitive activities, Prabhu. You'll find it. One involves fruitive.
How do I search for?
Control F, and fruitive.
Prabhuji, it is in the fourth paragraph of the purport.
Okay, here it is.
So one involves fruitive activities to gain promotion to better planets. Another involves
Karmakanda. Prabhuji, Karmakanda, Jnanakanda, Upasanakanda.
Okay. Thank you, Amrit Gaurangi Mataji.
So
can you explain, Mataji?
We should write Karmakanda, Jnanakanda, or in English sentence about how one is for promotion to better planets, the other one is for
I would do both, Mataji.
Demigods.
I would just write Jnanakanda, explain in 2 English words what it is. Same for Karmakanda, Upasanakanda, like that. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
1 sentence. Thank you. Okay, Prabhu's, why is Srila Shukadeva Goswami compared to a parrot? Who can answer? Somebody who has not answered. Right? Sandeep Prabhuji, go ahead. Nobody's raising hands.
Shukmukhat amrita drava samyutam. So the Bhagavatam fruit has become tastier because it is touched by the lips of Shukadeva Goswami. So as a parrot makes the fruit sweeter, so Shukadeva Goswami's lips have made Bhagavatam even more sweeter.
Okay, I think this is in the translation itself.
Yes, Prabhuji.
The purport also it is mentioned, Prabhuji.
Purport also mentioned, Ajay Gandru?
Yeah. In Sanskrit, the parrot is known as shuka. When a ripened fruit is cut by a red beak of such a bird, its sweeter its sweet flavor is enhanced.
Yeah, I'm not able to do that Control F, but yeah, if you can tell me which paragraph, I can go there.
Paragraph.
Or someone who knows how to do Control F can do the shrink setting also.
Yeah, I have done.
I have Prabhuji, I can do it.
ठीक है, तो मैं संदीप प्रभु आपको.
Prabhuji, 1.1.3.
Oh, it's 1.3?
Yeah, it is 1.1 because that is the.
This is the 1.3 Prabhuji, yes.
This is 1.1.2.
See, I was looking in the wrong purport. See, that's why we need Shiksha Gurus. Otherwise, we can be searching in the wrong place.
Third last paragraph, Prabhu.
I was suggesting one thing. So in the top, when you go, just go on the top of the page, just to make it easy for you. And then there's a default view you see, right? Default view. Make it advanced. Show in advanced view. So now it will show all of them in one page only.
Oh, okay.
And you are using a Mac, right?
Yes.
So you have to press Command and F, not Control and F.
Yeah, because there is no control there. Yeah.
Command and F simultaneously.
Command, two keys. Command F.
Okay, wait. मैंने N किया. अभी किधर? How do I go back?
Command F.
Together. It will be the button with the space bar, the command button.
Command space.
Command, no, not the space bar, the command button which is with the space bar and then the F. First press command and then press F.
Yeah, but now I'm not. Are you able to see my screen? I'm not.
Yeah, we can see it.
Prabhuji, just first click on the page.
Click on the
page.
The
anywhere
page,
on the page first.
This page, the browser. First click on the browser, Prabhuji. Anywhere you can click, Prabhu.
I'm not able to see the tab only.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we can see your tab, Prabhu. Your mouse is on the cursor. You just please click here.
Exort करो क्या?
No. You just click here wherever your mouse is, Prabhu. We can see your mouse. Don't move the mouse. Just click here.
Yeah, Prabhuji, please click on the translation. And then
नहीं ना प्रभु, मुझे ना कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm on a different screen only.
Maybe escape.
Maybe you minimized it, Prabhu.
Prabhu, maybe you have switch the focus. You can stop sharing.
Oh, many screens have opened up now. 1 second. Many tabs have, this is open. Let me go to the real one.
Because command and new, maybe new.
Yeah, it opened a new window actually.
Yeah, every time new. Command
Right. You are on the right window now.
Now I'm on the right. Abhi, what did you say?
Command and F.
Command.
Two buttons. Command F.
Spotlight आ गया.
No, you have pressed space bar spotlight. That means.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Command?
N. Command F. Two buttons.
Okay, I did N again.
the new window.
Command F. Okay.
Yes. Now you type here whatever you want to search.
Parrot.
So like parrot and press done.
No,
because
button
there or enter.
No, Prabhuji, what happened? You are not finding it because you have not selected the purpose. It's only showing translation and synonyms and all.
Yeah.
So go in the top when you had advanced view. So purpose is deselected.
Purpose also.
Yeah. Now you do parrot and then search.
Now you can press done, Prabhu, or enter.
Enter किया मैंने, कुछ नहीं हुआ. ठीक है ना, कोई बात नहीं.
I can share.
We will do that.
I'm stopping my screen share. Okay.
Yeah.
I give up. I surrender to you. Okay, so let's keep going. Fatafat.
Paragraph 10.
Parrot ka answer is good. Everybody understood now how parrot makes the fruit sweet. So now we go to 11th. 11th is Mataji's. List the 12 rasas in English or Sanskrit. This should be one sentence. 12 rasa konche 5 main rasas and 7 secondary rasas. So let's see. Manju Bhashini Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Raudra, anger, Adbhuta, wonder, Shringara, conjugal love, Hashya, comedy, Veera, chivalry, Daya, mercy, Dashya, servitude, Shakya, fraternity, Bhayanaka, Harar, Bibhatsa, shock, Shanta, neutrality, Vatsalya, parenthood. It is in 1.1.3.
This is how the answer should be. Excellent. Thank you, Mataji. Now, Prabhuji's. In what mood should one put questions before the speaker of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam? It says 5. It says in parenthesis 5. What does that mean?
In the
Fifth verse, Prabhuji. Verse number 5. Yeah.
Okay. So, who's on
That is the verse number, Prabhu.
Okay. So who is going to answer now? I don't forget Prabhujis and Matajis because not enough Prabhujis are raising their hands.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Matajis.
I do, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So who is saying Hare Krishna?
Myself, Prabhuji, Sarvapalaka Ramdas.
Sarvapalaka Ram Prabhu. So I could not see you. Please answer, Prabhu.
Yeah, those who listen to Bhagavatam may put questions to the speaker in order to elicit the clear meaning, but this should not be in a challenging spirit. So one must submit questions with a great regard for the speaker and the subject matter.
Very good. Where is this given?
Second paragraph of
Second paragraph of the purport.
Excellent. Thank you, Sarvapalaka Ram Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I thought this answer, Prabhuji, is it correct? Satkritam, due respects.
I think Sarvapalaka Ram Prabhu's, so your answers are similar, but Sarvapalaka Ram Prabhu's answer is comprehensive.
Okay.
What mood should one put questions? They should not be in a challenging spirit and they should be to elicit the clear meaning. Is that okay, Mataji?
Can we put in our own words, Prabhu, that the question should not be challenging and one should approach this?
Absolutely. So just to make it clear, for every question and every answer, you can do it in your own words. You don't have to, there is only one transcendental parrot, Shukdev Goswami. We don't have to be parrots. We can do in our own words. Okay.
That's good.
So then after that, list 4 qualities of a representative of Srila Vyasadeva. So all questions are open to everyone. Okay. Shama Kishori Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
4 qualities of
the 4
Vyasadeva.
qualities are Anagha, freed from all vices, Adhitani, Akhyatani, well versed in scriptures.
Means Munjal Bekanam, Telak Potakana.
Are you able to hear me, Prabhuji?
Wait, I'm muting everybody so that you have to unmute yourself again, Mataji. Some devotees are on unmute, so I had to mute everyone. Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. So the 4 qualities are Anagha, freed from all vices, Adhitani, Akhyatani, well versed in scriptures and also good at explaining them, Saumya, gentle, pure and simple, Snigdhasya, Shishyasya, which is submissive.
Excellent. So these are the qualities of a representative of Srila Vyasadeva. And who is the representative here, Mataji?
Representative of Vyasadeva here is Suta Goswami.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, next question. Explain the meaning of titles Prabhupada and Vishnupad. It says 15. Oh, this is so much better, Shandi Prabhu. You can just scroll down. Very nice. Okay, it says 15. Who can explain? Now, Saroj Nandini Mataji, Prabhupada and Vishnupad. Explain the titles.
Yes, Prabhu. So it's there in the verse number 15. The pure devotees whose only business is serving the Lord are honored by the names Prabhupada and Vishnupad, which indicate such devotees to be representatives of the lotus feet of the Lord. Anyone therefore who takes shelter of the lotus feet of a pure devotee by accepting the pure devotee as a spiritual master can at once be purified. So
nice, na? So these titles, Prabhupada and Vishnupad, they indicate devotees who are representative of the lotus feet of Krishna. Wow, very nice. And lotus feet of Krishna are our aim. Okay, so we have finished all 14 short answers for the first chapter.
No, I'm not convinced with this answer because it goes like Prabhupada and Vishnupad indicates such devotees who are representative of the lotus feet of the Lord. But actually, what is the meaning of Prabhupada? Is when Prabhus who take shelter of some great personality?
So Prabhupada has 2 meanings. One is that Prabhu refers to Prabhupada and Prabhu refers to Prabhu Krishna, Bhagwan, who is also Prabhu. So one meaning is that Prabhupada means he is that Prabhu at whose lotus feet many Prabhus sit. Like at the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, we have got many Prabhus sitting, many great souls sitting. So that is one meaning. Second meaning is Prabhupada is that great devotee who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of Prabhu Krishna, the Supreme Lord. There are 2 meanings. Okay. But that same meaning cannot be applied to Vishnupad.
Yes.
The first meaning cannot be applied to Vishnupad, but only for Prabhupada. I hope it is clear. So it cannot mean that Vishnupad is a devotee at whose feet, many Vishnus have taken shelter. No, not like that. But many Prabhus have taken shelter. That is the meaning. So, but the meaning that is given here is applicable to both the titles, Prabhupada and Vishnupad, that representative of the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. This devotee, Prabhupada, someone who is Vishnupad, they represent the lotus feet of Krishna. Is that okay, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So now,
this also says that whose only business is serving.
Right? Pure devotees whose only business is serving. Correct. Okay. Okay. Now let's be quick. Sandeep Prabhu, you are doing excellent job screen sharing. Explain the analogy of the chief engineer of a complicated construction. This literally in 2 sentences. Ladini Gopika Madhari. Essence.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So the chief engineer of a complicated construction does not personally take part in the construction, but he knows every nook and corner because everything is done under his direction. Similarly, the personality of Godhead, who's the supreme engineer of this cosmic creation, knows every nook and corner. All the affairs are being carried out by demigods.
Excellent. Very good. Explain the analogy of the desert mirage. Shama Vallavi Mataji. Desert mirage. First verse.
We can do in our words or we should read from the
Absolutely, absolutely. Just explain the essence.
In the desert, water is seen, but water is not there in the desert. Similarly, in this material world, we see it as real, but it is everything. Reality is there in the spiritual world.
So there is no real happiness in this world, although everybody is propagating this and do happy. This will make you happy. That money will make you happy. This will make you happy. They are showing all those game shows on TV. That day I went to repair my car, and in the showroom, although on the TV they were having this game channel where people come and they play live games on TV. And then when they get win, they clap, they jump. Oh, I got $10,000. Now I'm going to fight for $15,000. So they feel that money is making people happy. If that was the case, then all the millionaires would be dancing and fainting in ecstasy. But we never see them dancing and fainting in ecstasy. They're manifesting Ashtasattvic Vikar, 8 symptoms of ecstasy. Have you ever seen any millionaire or billionaire exhibiting the 8 symptoms of ecstasy? So their propaganda is their money will make happy, but no. It is like the water seen in a mirage in a desert. All you get is dry, hot sand. This is Dukkhalayam Shashvatam. The chief engineer is saying in Bhagavad Gita, this is Dukkhalayam, he is creator. He's saying this is Dukkhalayam Shashvatam. So we should believe Krishna, he knows. Okay, very good. So after that, we go to discuss the meaning and significance of the word Susrushu as mentioned in purport to 1.1.2. Sushrushu Bhish Tat Kshanat.
So, may I answer this, Prabhu?
Yes, Shamchandra Prabhu, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hari Hari.
So Kritivi Shushrubish Shanat actually. So it means that as soon as, without any delay, one starts, submissively hearing Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, then the imports of the Supreme Lord is established within his heart.
Wow, very nice. Thank you, Shamchandra Prabhu. Your nice knowledge of Sanskrit is being utilized here. I can see. Very nice. Thank you. Question 4. Explain the significance of Dharma Projita Kaitavotra Paramo in 1.1.2.
So the previous question, which is answered, it says that you have to mention, as mentioned in the purport. So the purport we see there's a direct meaning of the sentence there. Is it something we have to refer, or is it okay like if we
just let's refer. Can you see what it is?
Yeah, Sandeep Prabhu, can you just search that word? It will be the last, but
they are anxious to hear this transcendental message.
Yeah, Divyanand Prabhu also has put a message. The proper method for receiving this transcendental message to hear it submissively. I think he has also, one particular word is used here in proper guidance. This word is Sushrushu. One must be anxious to hear this transcendental message. The desire to sincerely hear is the first qualification. Can you see the chat box that I'm sharing? Oh no, I'm not sharing only. It is Sandeep Prabhu sharing, but it's okay. Proper method, he's highlighted, see? Sushrushu. This word is Sushrushu. One must hear under proper guidance, for proper guidance. And we should be anxious. We should have that laulyam, that greed to hear, intensity to hear. The desire to sincerely hear is the first qualification. I hope this is clear. Everybody satisfied? Okay.
But in the word-to-word translation, Prabhuji, Shushrubihi means by culture it is written. So what is the meaning?
We have to incorporate both, Mataji, here. The verse wala meaning and the purport wala meaning. Dono.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Got it. That's fine then.
Then we go to explain why Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. No, we did not. Explain the significance of Dharma Projita Kaitavatar Paramo. 1.1.2. Who can do that?
So, Prabhuji, can I tell?
Yes, Naveen Rathamataji.
Completely rejecting all religious activity which are materially motivated. This Bhagavad Purana offers the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart.
Theek. So it does not talk about any sub-religions. It talks about the Parodharma. Parodharma. Rejecting the inferior dharmas. Okay. Everybody okay? Anybody has anything to add? Okay. Aradhya Madhavi Mataji, next question for you. Explain why Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is described as the ripened fruit of all Vedic knowledge, as mentioned in 1.1.3.
Yeah. So it says that the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is the sublime literature which surpasses all other Vedic scriptures due to its transcendental qualities. It is transcendental to all mundane activities and mundane knowledge. And that Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is not only a superior literature, but it is the ripened fruit of all Vedic literatures. And in different words, it's the cream of all Vedic knowledge.
Okay, very good. Everybody likes that answer? So it is not Jada Vidya, it is Divya Jnana, and that also, it is the essence, cream of all the Vedic literatures. The highest.
Prabhuji?
Yes, Shanta Radhika Mataji.
Prabhuji, iske andar we can add this thing also ki, because it is spoken by Shukdev Goswami.
You can add, that is also one point why Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is special. Yes. Because Shukdev Goswami is the most pure of all liberated souls, self-realized souls. Yes, that's fine. But that is not the main answer, Mataji. The main answer is as it is given here.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. Ripened fruit of all Vedic literature. But yeah, Shukdev Goswami also you should write. Very nice. Because it is the biting of the parrot that makes the ripened fruit even sweeter. So important. And Shukdev Goswami is that parrot. Okay, next question is, summarize the essence of each of the first 3 verses of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 1, and the conceptual flow between them. I remember we discussed this.
Yes,
who can tell this? Because this is not found in any this. I don't think it is a purport. So this you have to explain. So Saroj Nandini Mataji, go ahead.
So the first verse, it refers to the sambandha, or the relationship between Jiva and the Paramatma, Jagat and Prakriti.
Correct.
And the second verse is Abhideya. I'm first explaining the flow, conceptual flow. The second verse is Abhideya, which is the process of Bhakti, which is described in the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. And the verse 3 is Prayojana, or the perfection of our Bhakti.
And what is that? What is the perfection of Bhakti?
Always chanting the name of Radha and
yes. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamala. Drink Harikatha. Tava Kathamritam. Just drink it. Okay. What else? You want to say anything else? You're done?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. One more thing I had mentioned from Gaurang Darshan Prabhu's notes. Sugandha Mataji. So this is good. What Sarojanandi Mataji said. It is Sambandha Abhidya Prayojan. Something else. Like in one word, what the first verse is doing, what the second verse is doing, and what the third verse is doing.
What you told at that time, the first verse is invocation, the second verse is glorification of the Bhagavatam, and the third verse is the invitation for all of us to study.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, this is what Gaurang Darshan Prabhu says. It's very true. So both the answers together is correct. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Was that Ajay Govind Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, very nice. Okay. So now, describe the glories of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam with reference to at least 4 specific Sanskrit words or phrases from Canto 1 verses 1 to 3. Glories of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. 4 specific Sanskrit words. And this is a closed book question, huh? Hari bol. Very difficult. Okay. So who can answer this? Aradhya Madhya Mataji, you want to try?
Yeah. So it's, those 1, 2, 3 verses. I was thinking Nigama Kalpataru Galitam Phalam.
Okay.
Nigama, the Vedic literature, Kalpataru, the desired tree, Galitam, fully matured, Phalam, fruit, and Śrīmad Bhāgavata Mahamuni Krite.
Okay.
The Bhagavata is the Bhagavad Purana, Mahamuni is the great sage, the Krite is having compiled. Those are the 2 ones that I found, but I don't know what the other.
So what about Tapotraya and Moolanam? Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is uprooting Tapotraya. Isn't that a good description? Glories of Bhāgavatam. So that also can be included, I feel, isn't it? Tapotraya and Moolanam. We discussed that, how it uproots. Unlike cutting the weeds, it uproots all the weeds. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam.
Yeah, majority from the second verse only should be included, Prabhuji, because that is the glorification. Yeah.
Okay, very
Prabhuji, we can also include Vastavam Atra Vastu Shivadam because it's distinguishing the highest reality from illusion for the welfare of all.
Yes. Absolutely. I would definitely include that.
And also Dharma Projit Katavatra, completely rejecting the material.
Yes, that is also important. Okay, very good. So these are closed book exams, okay? Closed book questions. But don't worry.
And the first line also we can tell, Prabhuji, it starts with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, clearly indicates that Bhagavan is Krishna.
Yeah, but the question is, what is the glories of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam? So see, pay attention to the question. The answer should be very much in context to the question, okay? So now next thing is, explain the analogy of the detached branches and leaves. 4, verse number 4. Who can answer this? Ladini Gopika Mataji. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, next question is for you.
Okay. So Prabhu, we can pour water on the root of the tree and all the parts would be nourished. However, the branches and leaves that are detached, they dry up, and all the watering attempts, they do not they're not fruitful. So similarly, the human society also, when they're detached from Lord Shri Krishna, then they're not capable of what does it say? When attempting to do so is simply wasting his energy and resources.
Very good, very good. So who is the root?
Krishna.
Yes. Bhaje nityanandam, bhajana tarukandam, niravadhi. And also yatha taror mula nishechanena, triptanti yat skandha bhujopashakha. Just like if you water the root of the tree, all the branches and twigs and leaves will be nourished. Like that, if you satisfy Krishna, yasmin tushte jagat tushtam. If Krishna is satisfied with that one little spinach leaf from the Akshaya Patra of Draupadi Devi, then Durvas Muni and 60,000 followers are all burping. Their stomach is full. They cannot even breathe. Durvas Muni says, I cannot even do Achaman now. I cannot sip water 3 times. I'm so full. Bhim, forget us. Forgive us. Let us go. We cannot. What to speak of eating? We cannot even do the Achaman now. So that is Krishna. Okay. Now next one. Describe the standard of the people in this age of Kali with reference to Sanskrit in 1.1.10. Give examples from your own experience which reflect this description. So see, this will be a little bigger question. 4, 5, 6 sentences even. Okay, so who can answer? Amrit, Mukta Sangha Prabhu, your turn. After that, Amrit Gauranga Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. So, 1 minute, Prabhu. So
1 minute, Prabhupada says, 1 minute. How much time it takes to perfect your life? 1 minute. That video is there.
So basically, in this Kali Yuga, so it is very less age, prayena alpa ayusha, very less age, and there's a lot of quarrel, kalavasmin, Manda Sumanda. Manda, they are very lazy and they're misguided. Sumanda Matayo. and Manda Bhagya, they are very unlucky. And above all, they are always disturbed. So these are the characteristics of Kali Yuga.
Now, from your experience, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 devotees. Tell one example of each. How people are Manda. Muktasanga Prabhu give an example of, in your practical experience, you see the world around you. How you can say that Kali Yuga people are Manda, they are foolish.
Foolish has two different meanings according to me. First thing is materially being lazy, in the sense that, in fact, some millionaires I have heard in news, millionaires, they have so much money, they don't work actually, they don't do anything. So everything is done by servants. So that is physically being very lazy. And spiritually lazy means they are not inquisitive to know about Lord Krishna, know about the source, know about the relation between them and the Lord. So they are not. So that is spiritually being lazy, materially, spiritually.
Okay. I want to add one example here, which Prabhupada used to quote, that people were playing golf and they are wasting time. So Prabhupada was crying and saying that how foolish they are. They're just wasting time here rather than, reading Śrīmad Bhāgavatam or Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. Very good. Then
also Prabhupada says, if you don't worship the God, you will worship the dog.
If you don't serve God, you serve the dog. And that's what we see people are doing. They're picking up the stool in the morning of their dogs.
Prabhuji, just nowadays, right, in the name of technology, right, they are supporting people's laziness, like say remote control for everything, smart devices and all, so that you don't have to move and you just play on your phone keypad and then control everything.
Yes. And also, I was just thinking that when we see this Bollywood and Hollywood marriages, when I have read in the news, before they get married, they have the marriage attorney chalk out the divorce settlement terms and conditions. That if these celebrities have a divorce, itna million will be paid off, the alimony will be so much. Even so, imagine on what a horrible note the marriage is starting. So this is real Manda. People are really foolish. They don't know what is of value. So yes. So did you see, my dear friends, this question, when the question is share your personal experience, so many devotees are enthusiastic. Because so many realize this is realized knowledge. We have seen how we have been foolish. Okay. Sumanda Matayo. They are misguided. They don't have proper advisors. So now let's see. Radha.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. This is Amarendra here.
Amarendra Prabhu, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So with respect to Sumanda Mati, what I am reflecting upon is that just like Sandeep Prabhu was mentioning with the technological generation that we are in, we can see that how much the devices are able to hold is increasing. So we have kilobyte, and then megabyte, and then gigabyte, and terabyte, and then we had floppies, then we came to discs, CDs, and then we came to pen drives, and now we are into hard disks and whatnot, and cloud. So devices are holding, and as far as humans are concerned, we forget the password to those devices. This is the foolishness, So so therefore the prefix su is being added. It's not even mandamati, su mandamati. Extremely less intelligent.
Yes. Thank you so much, Amarendra Prabhu. So there is byte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, and then there is Kal Sarpa byte, the byte of death. And that finishes
Thank you,
everything.
Thank you.
Okay, no, thank you.
With every byte, Prabhuji, they take a bite of our mind.
Yes. और Apple का logo भी है ना? Apple से byte लिया है. Okay. Manda Bhagya.
Hare Krishna. I want to add one more thing.
Yes,
Radhanath Maharaj, His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj says, you love people, use things. But in the modern days, people are using people and loving things, which is a tragedy.
Yes, that's another good example. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Manda Bhagya, unlucky. Bad lucky kharab hai. Uska example do. Can anybody give example? How we are unlucky?
Not remembering Krishna every moment. So that's the...
But sort of practical example that everybody can relate to. Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, how we are unlucky in Kali Yuga, people are unlucky around us. Example?
We are very forgetful, Prabhuji. We don't remember what happened yesterday morning. We forget what happened day before yesterday. Forgetful for everything.
Forgetful, but no, here it is saying manda bhagya. Unfortunate. Why we are unfortunate? Abhi COVID-19 aa gaya. COVID-19, what happened? Was there Sadhu Sangha in North Carolina? No. Was there Kartik Yatra? No. Was there in-person satsang? No. So we are unlucky. Okay. And then Upadhruta. Who can give example of Upadhruta? Always there are disturbances. Now I think everybody can raise hands. Yeah. But I can only see few devotees who have raised hands. So Dwarka Vasini Rukmini Mataji, can you explain why we are always examples of how we are always Upadhruta? Start from World War I.
Yeah. We are always disturbed, Prabhuji, and there are a lot of reasons like envy, greed, depression. So these are all these can all cause disturbances all the time.
Okay, but example, specific example, Sandeep Prabhu.
Ukraine war is going on, and then I think
like
day before yesterday there was a New York train station. A gunman came and then started shooting people, and all those things are happening.
Correct. Very nice. So these are practical examples.
Also, Prabhuji, we can say that WHO is saying that the world's most largest disease is actually not, diabetes or cancer. It's actually mental depression. And we can see how much depression has affected people, especially during COVID. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Thank you, Vinit Prabhu. Good to hear from you. Okay. So where are we? Which question did we do?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I ask question?
Yes, Mataji.
So Prabhuji, here manda, all are relating it to foolishness, but Prabhupada translates manda as laziness. So what we have to refer?
Yeah, lazy is also correct. Lazy is also correct. Both the meanings are there.
Foolishness or of laziness.
Both are there, Mataji. Both meanings are there. Both meanings are there. Yeah, manda can mean lazy also, and it can mean dull also, dull-headed, manda buddhi. So both are there. Being lazy is a symptom of being foolish. Intelligent person will not be lazy. In this sense, is that okay, Mataji? Both meanings are there, not just one.
Sure.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So how big should our answer should be?
So here it can be 4 or 5 sentences because you are talking about 4 things, right? 4 characteristics. Like that. Where are we? Why am I getting lost? Which question?
10th question.
10. Why are so-called vanaprasthas and sannyasis in this iron age of Kali easily deviated from the rigid path? 10. Verse 10.
Hare Krishna. The whole atmosphere is surcharged with faithlessness. And men are no longer interested in spiritual values.
Okay.
1.1.10 you have.
Okay.
So Prabhupada writes in the purport that because of sense gratification and false religions that are created, the various ashramas are not followed properly, starting with the brahmacharya and grihastha ashrama, because of which when sannyasis and vanaprasthas take the ashrama, they are not able to maintain the austerities.
See, this is the answer. Very good, Mataji. Thank you, Amrit Gaurangi Mataji. The student brahmachari communities are no longer being maintained, and householders do not observe the rules and regulations. So see, it's a sequence. No? First we are brahmachari, then we become grihasthas, then we become vanaprasthas, then we become sannyasis. So if the education in the elementary school is bad, education in the middle school is bad, then how you can understand that the education in the high school, the student will perform well in high school and in the university? Not possible. Foundation is strong nahi hai, to aage you cannot build anything. So that's why, because brahmachari ashram and grihastha ashram, there is no proper training. They are sumanda matayo, they don't have proper guides. Then how can they become good vanaprasthis and sannyasis? Okay, therefore they are deviated. Okay, everybody excited with this answer? Okay, question number 11. Explain
This
how
is also an
pure
example of being in an unlucky situation, that how unlucky we are, that how education system is made around that,
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhuji, somebody has asked the question in the chat, which I find relevant. How can COVID be unlucky in Kali? Because there are diseases in all the yugas.
Yes, there are diseases in all the yugas, but at least I have not read any description of in the previous ages, in Dwapar Yuga, during the rule of Maharaj Yudhishthir, or even during the rule of Duryodhan, that some bubonic plague came and a quarter of the population of the world was wiped out. We never read any description in Valmiki Ramayana that someone got acute respiratory distress syndrome or someone got a cancerous growth on the skin. We never read. People die of old age. But see, in Kali Yuga, there are so many diseases. So that's why we are unlucky. Is that okay? Does that answer the question?
Jar Mritu, Jara Vyadhi is also mentioned, right, in Bhagavad Gita, that these are the 4 things, old age, disease. So disease also comes there also, right?
Disease comes, but not so much.
Yeah.
We don't read that somebody, Arjun was sneezing and coughing and he was sick. He put a sick leave. No, it's Kali Yuga. So diseases are there always, but not as much as Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is ocean of diseases. Okay.
And Prabhuji, we also read in the Bhagavatam that when Yudhishthira Maharaj's kingdom is explained, I think later chapters, then they said that nature was producing everything in abundance, everything was like auspicious and all those
like Ram Rajya.
Correct, Ram Rajya. And
Kali Yuga, only the politicians are talking about Ram Rajya. There's no. It is like the water in the mirage of a desert.
Yep.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, what I feel is that diseases come, but if you go and tell in the hospitals, people, you chant, this is the mantra for the Kali Yuga, they are not taking, na? So I feel they are unlucky.
Correct. Yep. That is also unlucky. The unluckiness continues. Can short life, somebody has written, can short lifespan in age of Kali be considered unlucky? Prayana alpayusha. Alpayusha. Yes. Yes, why not? Because we can do many more years of bhajan, but life is short. Yes. Okay. Question 11. Explain how pure devotees are more powerful than water of Ganga. Amrit Gaurani Mataji. Oh, sorry, you raised. Archana Bhakti Mataji.
Prabhuji, this is in the purport of text 15, the first 2 lines, 3 lines. Pure devotees of the Lord are more powerful than the waters of the sacred river Ganges. One can derive spiritual benefit out of prolonged use of the Ganges water, but one can be sanctified at once by the mercy of a pure devotee of the Lord.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, Swati Mataji, last question. Summarize the 6 questions of the sages. This question will definitely be on the exam. I'm telling you now only. And the answers also should be known to everybody. Guaranteed it's a question. 6, because see, the first 3 chapters are covering these questions and the answers to the questions, nothing else. So this is most important. So what are the 6 questions, Swati Mataji?
First question is, what is the absolute and ultimate good for the people in general? And the second question is, Prabhuji, explain the essence of all scriptures for the good of all living beings. And third one is, why did the Lord appear in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva? And the fourth question is, describe the Lord's adventures in his various incarnations according to the Jiva Goswami. And the question number 5 is, narrate the transcendental pastime of the Lord's multi-incarnations, Leela Avatar, like Narada, Varaha and all. And the 6th question is, whom did the religious principles take shelter of after Lord Krishna's departure?
Okay, very nice. Leela Avatar, remember, Swati Mataji, Leela Avatars generally should be the Dasha Avatars. Generally. Okay?
Best.
Leela Avatars. Shripad Narad Muni is a Shaktavesh Avatar. Okay, very good. So now we have covered most of the questions, all the questions rather, of the first chapter. And it is 1 hour. So we'll stop here. Now I want to know your thoughts. How is this going for all of you? If you have any ideas that we can do it differently, I'm open to this. Please let me know. So covering 3 chapters, because the theme changes from the 4th chapter. The 4th chapter starts with the story of Shripad Narad Muni. So the theme changes here. So first 3 chapters are like 1 unit. First chapter is questions. 2nd and 3rd chapter are the answers. So we discussed them. Now we went through the questions, which important points we discussed. And So like that, I was thinking we can discuss the second and third chapter also, and then we can have an exam on the 3 chapters and then move ahead. So please, you can raise your hand and share your thoughts. Kirta Sundari Mataji, you want to say something?
I just want to, otherwise everything is going good, Prabhu. My only question is that regarding this open book essays, so 7 or 8 or 10 essays are mentioned. So we have to write all, or
No.
because
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
mentioned that answer any 2 or answer any 4.
Mataji, this is the bank. ये बैंक का पैसा है पूरा पैसा नहीं. थोड़ा सा small account, only one question like that. This is bank.
पर हमें पता कैसे चलेगा प्रभु कौन सा लिखना है? Like इसमें, like there is no choice given that out of 4 answer any one in open book essays. I am talking
I think
about open book.
these are the sample questions. The actual exam will come.
Correct. This is a question bank. This is a question bank, Mataji.
Actual exam में choice नहीं होगा. जो question होगा उसको answer लिखना है.
Correct.
Okay, तो open book का अलग exam देंगे आप? Open book का तो आपने कहा था ना कि
ओपन बुक अलग से होगा, हाँ, और क्लोज बुक अलग से होगा.
हाँ, तो ओपन
बुक तो आप एट योर कन्वीनियंस लिखिए घर पे बैठ के.
वही उसका बैंक क्वेश्चंस कहाँ मिलेंगे? Where can we?
यहाँ पे ओपन बुक के नहीं है क्या सारे?
That's what I'm asking. In open book essays, 4 questions and 10 questions, 12 essays are written. So do we have to answer all those 12, all those 7?
No, Mataji, I think Prabhu will tell which one to answer on that day or within that time period. Prabhu will tell, answer these 2 essay questions within these 2 days. So we take the 2 days time and open book. So we write the essays and send it to Prabhu, but it's 1 or 2.
The current document share is a sample. The actual exam is yet to come out.
On the Google Drive. You have to share. Okay. Only what is asked to answer.
I thought that we can start answering now itself.
No. Well, you can answer and you can give them to me. I can use it for my answers. Okay, no, this is not. So like
we can keep the answers ready, right, Prabhu? Because we have.
Yes. That's why I shared.
Ready. Yes.
That's why I shared the question bank, so you can answer. You can prepare your answer.
No, Prabhuji, I have also the same question, but this is a 7 open essay questions. So we don't have to prepare all the 7, correct?
You have to prepare all 7.
You have to prepare.
We have to prepare all 7. That means we have to write all 7.
Yeah, and one of them will come. No, you don't have to write. Just prepare it in your mind.
Okay.
And it's open book, no? It's open book, Mataji. These essays are open book, so you can open the book and write the answer. You don't have to memorize it.
It is not like copying and writing. We should write it by ourselves. I think open book essays and all.
No, open book means you read and you write. You can open the book. You can read the Bhagavatam, refer to the books, refer to the lecture, refer to the discussions, and write. Closed book you cannot write.
How many pages we should write, Prabhuji, in open book essays?
I will send all the instructions, Mataji.
Okay.
I will send all the instructions.
We'll have enough time, Prabhuji, right?
Huh?
We'll have enough time to write it down?
Yes.
You'll give us enough time, right?
Enough time, yes.
Minimum 1 week.
Okay. Anybody else has any suggestion? Shama Vallavi Mataji?
No, Prabhuji. No.
Adini Gopika Mataji, before we end.
Yes, Prabhu. So generally how the open book works is that perhaps on the first or the second day after the class, maybe 1 or 2 questions are given, and then we have time until the end of the session or the CBA to give it. So that would be maybe 2-3 weeks to submit. So the question is picked by you, 1 or 2, depending on.
So 1 or 2 based on each chapter?
Not based on each chapter,
Module.
but from the whole section. For the whole unit, you have to pick either 1 or 2 questions. And I think there's a word limit of maybe 700 or 800 words.
That is how many pages, Mataji?
About, I think 500 words is about a page, maybe.
Yeah, it's almost 2 pages. Yeah, 1 and 2 pages.
1 or 2 pages. 1.5.
And we are also asked to write the word number on top. So the number, the word count also has to be mentioned, because that's how it was done earlier.
Okay, okay, okay. So those who are tech savvy, you can do it on that Google Word. sorry, Microsoft Word. And those who want to write, I think 1 or 2 devotees want to write, you can write it and you can just upload it on that. Mukta Sangha Prabhu has given that Google account, Google Drive. So you do that. Okay. So I will send the questions tonight, the open book questions. You can do it. And then exams we'll have after we discuss chapter 2 and 3. So next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, we want to go through, or you want to do it yourself now and just have the class?
No, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, we'll do ourselves.
You will do yourselves? Everybody okay with that?
Yeah, we can do it.
So if you can do all this yourself, what we did today, then raise your hand. How many of the registered participants want to do like that? Yourself? Okay. Okay, so that's definitely majority. Okay. And then, so okay, then we'll just do that. So we'll do ourselves. So now what should we do on Tuesday?
One question, Prabhu. By when should we upload the verses videos for the first 3 chapters, Prabhu? Is there a deadline for that?
No deadline. Okay. You can, if you're done, you can upload it.
Sure.
Because that account is there. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, everything is ready, na?
Yeah, everything is ready, Prabhu, and some of them have already uploaded.
Okay. I will take a look. ठीक है.
When is the exam, Prabhu?
So that's why I want to ask all of you. What do you want to do on Tuesday? We meet on Tuesday. So should we go to chapter 4 on Tuesday, or you want to have the exam on Tuesday?
I thought you said the exam is on Monday, Prabhuji. We decided we'll do on a day different than the classes.
Monday ko na Mataji, I will be driving. ठीक है, but we can have the exam. Actually, that's good. We can have the exam. Monday को exam कर लेते हैं फिर. चलेगा?
The coming Monday?
Next 2 Monday.
Yeah, coming Monday.
So next week, probably we are doing 3 classes also.
Tuesday.
And then Monday also. So it will be like Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is passive learning. मतलब, it will be exam नहीं होगी.
Okay.
No, it will be too much.
Prabhu, I'm
just asking for me, fine.
Okay. Mataji, Kirta Sundar Mataji.
There's not because Hari Parshad Prabhu is coming, and then.
Okay. No problem.
Will be possible.
No problem. So what you want to do? Tell me. We can have class on Tuesday and Thursday next week only, and because one day we'll be having exam. Okay? So 3 days.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
And those of you who missed the exam because of Hari Parshad Prabhu is there or something happening, no problem. You do it later. Just send it to me.
Prabhuji, how long is the exam? Now, how many questions are going to be there on the exam?
Mataji, I'm waiting to hear from Mayapur Institute. Ladini Gopi Mataji, do you have the exam format from Mayapur Institute?
I do, Prabhu.
Can you just share with me that handbook and everything? Well,
Yes,
I've written to them, but I have not heard back yet.
Okay.
So we'll do. But they have told me to conduct. So we'll do.
Ādi Gadādhara Prabhu, can we have exam on Wednesday instead of Monday?
Chalega. Yes.
We have sufficient time, little time.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Sounds good. So then should we have a class on Tuesday on chapter 4?
Thursday regular class, but Wednesday we'll have.
Okay, done. So essay questions I will send tonight.
Can we have one class for clarifying doubts with question banks chapter 2 and 3?
Yeah, Prabhu.
How many of you want that? Okay. Not too many devotees. Okay, so what we'll do is Tuesday, then we'll do that. Tuesday we'll quickly go through chapter 2 and 3 review. Wednesday exam, and Thursday Narad Muni chapter 4. Is that okay? Everybody raise your hands if that's okay. Okay. Hari Bol. Some raised real hands, some raised virtual hands. But both are good.
Prabhuji, I had a question about uploading. So was the link shared already where to upload? This is Archana Bhakti.
Yes, Archana Bhakti, you are there on the list. Mukta Sangha Prabhu?
I sent you long back, whatever email ID you have used for registration. So
the beginning of the classes, Mataji, it was.
Oh, that.
Email ID, you have the drive path. So just click on that link and upload.
Oh, okay.
Mataji, you have already uploaded your videos.
I did, but after that, Prabhuji said, you said that it's just filling up, so you're going to create something.
Yeah, we were planning to create website, but that is down the line, but not now. But you can use still the Google Drive without any.
Google is good.
So I'm good. I already uploaded. I don't have to do it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Srila
Hare
Prabhupada
Krishna,
ki
Guruji.
jai.
Jai.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you,